Hi guys, my name's Tommy. Just wanted to talk a little bit about my 81 Firebird. So I guess I'll start with how I got it. Um, when I was like 16, 17, I really was just dead set on my first car being a classic. Ever since I was a little kid, I've just loved old muscle cars in general. And I was just, like I said, I was dead set on it. I mean, I needed something just old, because I just appreciate it so much more than all the new technology. And I was scouring Facebook Marketplace and eBay and all this, and it was a last-ditch effort. I looked on Craigslist and saw a link that said car for sale because I was at the point where I just wanted a car. I wanted to drive. I didn't care what it was. And I clicked on that link that just said car for sale, and it was my Firebird. It was an 81 Firebird Esprit 3.8 V6 auto, which, isn't the most desirable car for a lot of classic fanatics. But as a 16-year-old kid, that was awesome. It was kind of a dream come true. So I begged my mom. I said, "Mom, can we go get this car? Can we go get this car, please, for my birthday? I need this." It was listed for $6,500, I believe it was. And she said, no. And I was really upset about it. But one day, I was in school, and I get a call to the office. They said, "Hey, you're going to be leaving early. Your mom's coming to pick you up." I said, "Okay, that's interesting." I had no clue what it was for. But my mom called me. She said, "Hey, I'm picking you up. Your friend Brendan's coming." And I was just really confused. I'm like, "What's going on?" So she picks me up. Brendan's already in the car. And we start driving, and they're all smiling. And I'm like, "Well, all right, what is it? Spill the beans." They're like, "Well, we're going to get that car, Tommy." And so we got there. Really nice guy. I think I ended up getting the car for about $5,800 rather than $65 because the e-brake was broken and the AC didn't work. So we talked him down. Dude's wife was like, "Yeah, just get rid of the car." So that worked out pretty well for me. But Brendan was the one who actually checked out the car and made sure everything looked good on it, and he did a dang good job. The car ran for like 2 years straight, pretty much no problems. But I learned so much as a kid, basically, driving that car around every single day, rain or shine, snow, literally any weather. It was my only car. You really you learn fast when you got a couple inches of snow on the ground and you're driving a rear-wheel drive 40-year-old car. It's fun. Put some hair on your chest for sure, gotta say. And I've learned so much just working on it. I learned how a carburetor worked by tearing it apart and putting it back together several times. I do have big plans for the Firebird. It currently doesn't run. And it's because of this tiny little spring. It was because of this tiny little spring that it goes around one of the needles in the carburetor, one of the two needles, and it was all tangled up. And I had replaced the fuel pump on that thing, replaced and rerouted fuel lines. Not very well, mind you, because I was like 18. Replaced the fuel filter on it, which I had no clue that was in the carburetor. I mean, any of you guys who own classics, I've had that thing sitting at work for a couple days at a time trying to get it running, asking all the old dudes for help, and they really don't want to because they've done it their entire life, basically. I've been lucky enough to be around a good group of guys, and they they helped me out and taught me a lot. But I did have to figure out a lot of my own. So, a cool story about that car, and one of the reasons I love this car so much is with a broken carburetor, basically. I drove 705 miles, Pennsylvania to Nashville, Tennessee, and didn't dial me once. I mean, I had to keep the RPMs up so it wouldn't stall out on me in traffic, which kind of sucked, but I mean, GM, baby. The car has always done me good, for the most part. I mean, it's died on me here and there. That's every old car. It's 40 years old. Over 40 years old now. It's 43. It's very sentimental to me. I mean, it was my first car. I can't get rid of it. It would be wrong. There's a lot of great memories with that. When it comes to friends and family and just learning. Lots of learning. I have had the opportunity to learn a lot of things that a lot of people my age nowadays don't know. And I'm not here to brag about how much I know. I really don't know much, but what I do know, it's helped me to make it through, you know. The exciting part, we do plan to put a 5.3 LS in it. It's out of a 2000 GMC pickup. It's an LM7, actually, but it has an iron block and aluminum heads, which means boost. We like boost. I like boost. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate a good naturally aspirated engine, but boost. Truck engine, oil pan, intake, gap your rings, boost. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where it goes, and I'm gonna learn a lot. Probably gonna mess a lot of stuff up, but that's okay. That's okay, and you guys can watch it happen.